You know, it wasn't just Republican Senator Katie Britt and her response to the State of the Union that kind of raised a lot of eyebrows on last Thursday night. Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson also has been in the spotlight for his, I guess we'll call it, response to the State of the Union, because repeatedly during the speech, Mike Johnson had to look around at his fellow Republicans to figure out how he was supposed to react. And a couple times, we actually called him reacting inappropriately compared to the rest of his party. There were moments where Johnson was like, nodding along with President Biden. And then when he realized the rest of his party was angry, he had to, So here it is. Take a look at Mike Johnson not knowing how to react to what Biden was saying in the State of the Union. Here it is.
That bipartisan bill would hire 1,500 more security agents and officers, 100 more immigration judges to help tackle the backload of 2 million cases, 4,300 more asylum officers, and new policies so they can resolve cases in 6 months instead of 6 years now. New emergency authority to temporarily shut down the border when the number of migrants at the border is overwhelming. The Border Patrol Union has endorsed this bill. The Federal Chamber of Commerce is, You're saying low. Look at the facts. I know would endorse the bill as well, the majority right now. But unfortunately, politics has derailed this bill so far. I'm told my predecessor called members of Congress in the Senate to demand they block the bill. I will not demonize immigrants saying they are poison in the blood of our country. I will not separate families. We can fight about fixing the border, or we can fix it. I'm ready to fix it. Send me the border bill now.
So there were multiple points in that speech where Johnson was just nodding along, and he's like, no. Because he didn't know that he wasn't supposed to like bad things and dislike good things. Like at one point he was nodding along with the let's lower the price of insulin, which is a good thing. He's like, yeah. But then his Republicans were angry because that's a win for Biden. So he's like, no, I don't like that now. Codifying Roe versus Wade, right? That's a big, partisan issue there. He was nodding along with that. Even Jenna Ellis, one of Donald Trump's former disgraced lawyers, wrote on social media, she said, why is Speaker Johnson clapping at Biden's demand of Congress to act on codifying Roe? So his performance did not go unnoticed by Republicans. In fact, it was actually so bad that Johnson had to go on Fox News. I think he went on Sean Hannity's program late last week after the speech, and he said this about his reaction. He said, there's a lot of memes, I guess, going around tonight about my facial expressions. I did not like the speech. I don't think the American people liked it, and there wasn't much I could do about that. I guess I didn't hide that very well. No, you didn't know how to react. Like, we're not making fun of you for your We're making fun of you because you waited to give those facial expressions based on how the audience was reacting. So you don't know who you are. You don't know what you stand for. You don't even know why you're in the position that you're in, being able to sit up behind Biden during that speech. You're a spineless coward that just has to go along with what the rest of your party says. But here's what's even funnier. He's like, I don't think the public liked it either. Overwhelmingly, the public liked it. More than a 60% approval rating for President Biden's State of the Union address. His favorability ratings increased. This was a home run for President Biden. And that's not me saying that. That's literally every poll done since then that is telling us that. So just because you don't like it, whether you're on the left or right, because I've seen some people on the left say, no, he did not do a good job. Okay, well, the majority of people in this country 100% disagree with you on that. So you are statistically wrong. The public did like it. You may not have, and that's fine. You're not required to. But don't sit there and pretend that the public didn't like what they heard at the end of the speech, because the polls are telling us 100% the public liked it. And they were a little put off by how weird Mike Johnson was during that speech. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.